Your wand says more about you than your Hogwarts house ever could. Every single component, from the wood to the cord to even the length, reveals something about your magical personality. Today, in episode 2 of our series on wands, we're breaking down all 4 pillars of wand making and what they actually mean. Because here's what's fascinating. Ollivander can look at your wand and immediately know if you're stubborn, adaptable, ambitious, or secretive. It's like magical personality profiling, and it's surprisingly accurate. Let's start with something you probably never thought about: wand length. This isn't about the size of the wizard, it's about the size of their personality. Ollivander believed that wand length directly reflects character traits. Long wands, typically 12+ inches, choose wizards with bold, flamboyant personalities or strong ambitions. Longer wands make more dramatic gestures, perfect for wizards who aren't afraid to take up space. Think about it. Who do we know with notably long wands? Lucius Malfoy. Makes perfect sense. Short wands, usually under 9 inches, prefer wizards who are more reserved, secretive, or tightly controlled. These are precision instruments for precision people. Harry's wand, 11 inches. Right in that sweet spot between bold action and controlled power. Perfect for someone who never sought attention but couldn't avoid heroic moments. But length means nothing without flexibility, and that's where things get really interesting. Wand flexibility reveals how well you handle change and growth. A highly flexible wand suggests a wizard who's adaptable, open to new experiences, and willing to evolve. These wizards roll with the punches and learn from every situation. An unyielding wand, that belongs to someone with unshakable convictions. For instance, the wand of Bellatrix is described as unyielding. So, in summary, these wands and their owners are either incredibly principled or just really stubborn. But here's the key. Ollivander warns that flexibility must be interpreted alongside other components. It's like reading a personality test. No single trait tells the whole story. Now we get to the really fascinating stuff: wand wood. There are 38 known types of wand wood, but not every tree makes the cut. Only trees with specific magical properties qualify. Want to know if you found a wand-worthy tree? Look for bowtruckles. Those tiny stick guardians only nest in magically suitable wood. Let's break down some famous examples. Hollywood, known for protective qualities and linked with overcoming inner conflict. Sound familiar? That's Harry's wand wood, the boy who lived constantly battling internal struggles. Yew wood, associated with death and rebirth. Naturally, that's Voldemort's choice. The man obsessed with conquering death chose wood that embodies the death-rebirth cycle. Walnut, linked to powerful, unpredictable magic, perfect for Bellatrix Lestrange, whose magical style was, let's say, chaotically destructive. But the wood is just the container. The real magic happens in the core. The wand core is where everything comes together. It's the magical heart that determines how your wand behaves and what ancient magical laws it follows. Just think of Priori Incantatem as an example. There are about 20 known types, but Ollivander only uses 3 cores, and there's a reason for that. They consistently produce the strongest, most reliable results. Phoenix feather wands are the rarest and most versatile. They're incredibly picky about their owners and can act independently. Both Harry and Voldemort's wands share a feather from Fox. Dragon heartstring wands are powerful and dramatic. They bond quickly, but can be temperamental. If your magic tends to be explosive, looking at you, Seamus Finnegan, you probably have dragon heartstring. Unicorn hair wands are the most consistent and loyal. They're nearly impossible to turn to dark magic, but they're not the most powerful. Perfect for steady, morally grounded wizards who value reliability over raw power. However, other wand makers do not follow the same principles as Ollivander. As such, there are many more cores. For example, Flora's wand contains Veela hair, fitting for someone who's part Veela herself. The Elder wand reportedly contains Thestral tail hair, which explains its connection to death and its tendency to change allegiance through violence. And then there's Salazar Slytherin's wand, rumored to contain basilisk horn, because, of course, the founder of Slytherin House would have a snake-based wand core. Here's what's brilliant about Wandlore. It's not just about individual components, it's about how they interact. Harry's holly and phoenix feather combination creates a wand that's both protective and independent, perfect for someone who needs to make difficult moral choices while protecting others. Hermione's vinewood with dragon heartstring gives her a wand that's both adaptable and powerful, ideal for someone whose greatest strength is learning and growing. But here's the thing that really gets me. Your wand doesn't just reflect who you are, it influences who you become. The The relationship between wizard and wand is symbiotic. Your wand amplifies your natural traits while you, in turn, help it reach its magical potential. It's like the ultimate magical partnership. That's why Wandlore is less about raw power and more about connection. So, the next time you think about wand components, remember, you're not just looking at magical materials, you're looking at a complete personality profile, a magical compatibility test, and a growth partnership all rolled into one. Ultimately, J.K. Rowling uses wands not just as magical weapons, but as storytelling tools. They're extensions of identity, choices, and personal growth. And whether you're a chosen one, a dark lord, or just helping to pass transfiguration, your wand matters. What's your ideal wand combination? Drop your wood, core, length, and flexibility choices in the comments and tell us why they fit your personality. And next week, we're tackling the biggest wand lore question of all. If wands are so important, why can some magical beings do perfectly fine without them? The answer might surprise you. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. And until next time on Geek Talks.